Hey guys, I am back with a quick video. I'm actually in my car right now. I'm waiting to see my mother-in-law who's at the nursing home, which I've talked about before. They're in the middle of cleaning her up and changing her. So I have a few minutes and I thought I would record a video, a tag video that I have seen going around, and it was started by a lady named Amy, and I can't remember her channel name right now, but I will link it in the down bar below. She, I believe, is the originator of this tag, and it's called In a Perfect World tag. So I think, these are answers, these are things that you should not pre-plan out, because I think if you pre-plan the answers, it really doesn't, it gives your mind more time to formulate a correct response or what you think might be the right response, or whatever. It's up to you, however you want to do it, but I think I'm going to do it literally off the fly. So I've got the list of questions which she had in her down bar on her original video, and I will also put these questions in the down bar below so that anyone who wants to do this video, who sees it, I tag you to do the In a Perfect World video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so number one, in a perfect world, I'd sleep until 9 a.m. every day. I don't like to oversleep, but at the same time, I am not somebody who really likes to rise super early. I mean, if I have to, I have no problem doing that, but I don't really enjoy waking up at the crack of dawn, like some people, like my husband, for instance. He likes to get up super early and start his day. I don't need all that. So I would like to sleep until 9 a.m. every morning. Of course, I can't do that because I have a job. So, but that in a perfect world, I'd like that. Number two, in a perfect world, I'd never regret anything I did. I feel like a lot of things in life don't go exactly as you plan for it to go. And sometimes you do spend time, whether you want to admit it, kind of thinking, I wish I had made this decision, or I wish I had done this way, or I wish I hadn't done something that I did do, things like that. Especially in scenarios where I offended or hurt anybody, and later I regret saying that because maybe I said it in a time of anger or retaliation. But I hate myself for saying maybe something that was ugly towards somebody else or hurting their feelings, just to really as a defense mechanism because they said something to hurt me. So in a perfect world, I wish I never regretted things, but the reality is, we all make mistakes, and there are things that I regret. Excuse me. Number three, in a perfect world, I'd wear designer suits and look like the perfect businesswoman all the time. I really, ever since I was young, really enjoyed dressing up, per se. I guess that's the only way I could think of describing it, is looking very put together. And these days, I feel like I'm super casual, probably more casual than I've ever been in my life. And I think a lot of that has to do with kind of the last several years of my life, which I had gone back to college and just kind of falling into that lifestyle of running. I had a full-time job and a family, of course, and then running back and forth to school and taking care of my family and everything. I really have gotten away from dressing the way that I used to dress. So I think in a perfect world, if I could, and if I feel like the clothes looked good on me, as they did when I was much younger, I would I would wear like designer suits every day of my life. Okay, in a perfect world, my hair, this is number 4. In a perfect world, my hair would be very straight. Well, 2 things. Either very straight and a very trendy short haircut, which I do love, which I do cut my hair short a lot. It's just that because I have natural curl to my hair, it's a lot of work to keep that kind of look that that I usually get my hair cut into. So I would prefer if my hair were just stick straight, kind of like my mom's, I would wear very short hair that's very kind of edgy and trendy looking. Or the other opposite is, in a perfect world, my hair would be as long and thick as it was when I was 9 years old, because I can remember back to being that young and just thinking that my hair was gorgeous. And unfortunately, over time, as I've gotten older, my hair has thinned out, and so it's just not that long. I mean, my hair will still grow long, but it's not that lustrous kind of look, like a Pantene commercial kind of look. It's more, thin and a little bit lackluster. So, which is why I prefer shorter hair these days. But when I was young, I did have that really thick, lustrous, beautiful, long, hair, flowing hair. So I wish I had that. Okay, number 5, in a perfect world, my kids, well, my girls, I have 2 girls, and they are older now, so I mean, they're still my kids, but in a perfect world, I would want my girls to be able to choose a life that they love and be able to pursue it, whether it be in their career or family life or, whatever they choose to do. In a perfect world, I want my kids to have kind of the lifestyle that they want to live, and that they would not get caught up with what other people want or, what society thinks they should have. Number 6, in a perfect world, my house would be spotless and slick and clean and neat at all times. Unfortunately, that is definitely not the case. In a perfect world, number 7, my car. In a perfect world, my car would be a Bentley GT Continental, pearl white color with what they call peanut butter seats. So this beautiful beige quilted seats that I have actually sat in before in a GT Bentley GT Continental. That would be my dream car in a perfect world. Number 8, in a perfect world, I'd live. In a perfect world, I would live somewhere off the East Coast, right on the ocean. I have been to both East Atlantic coast on the north side of the country as well as the south, and I don't care whichever one. Preferably, I think I like warmer weather these days, but I like either. So I would love to live right on the ocean, where I could open my doors and literally walk down to the beach in a perfect world. Okay, and then number 9, in a perfect world, I'd eat. In a perfect world, I would eat whatever I want. Carbs, whatever, sugar, anything I want, and it would not have a negative impact on my body or on my health, meaning I wouldn't gain weight from it. Like I could look at a donut now and gain weight, but in a perfect world, I'd be able to eat all of that and be like those people that have like mega metabolisms where they eat tons of stuff and they're still super skinny. That would be in a perfect world. Number 10, in a perfect world, my significant other. In a perfect world, my significant other would love to travel and would go everywhere in the world with me. That is the only thing I would change about my husband currently. He is not a travel type person. I mean, he looks at, you know, commercials of like vacations or pictures and he's like, oh, that's beautiful, I would love to see that. But I don't think he loves it enough to where he wants to make it a priority to go to those places. And major obstacle to a lot of this traveling is that he does not like to fly. He only flies if it is absolutely required necessity, like he can't not go. That's the only time he wants to fly. He does not like to fly leisurely. So that is the only thing. In a perfect world, my husband would love to travel as much as I do. Okay, guys, I hope that was fun to watch. And I tag all of my Dooney girls, as well as anybody else who subscribed to me, and anyone who watches this video, whoever you might be. I would love to learn more about you. And so if you would like to do this tag video and then tag me, NinaBinaXO, and I would love to see all of those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.